Hello, everybody. Let's talk. Okay, so Gretch, the wretch who has ruined Michigan, went. She's always going somewhere besides taking care of her own state. But a news hound asked her, what does success look like to you in Ukraine? And she literally said, I'll hand it to him. Because she didn't know. She had nothing. And then when she did have something, she sounded like a damned idiot. They keep their lands. That's what she said. She said they keep their lands. How about you understand the fact that first and foremost, those lands that she mentioned, instead of being, they keep the boundaries of their current country or something like that, where she could have sounded intelligent. No, she said lands. They keep their lands like they're, I don't know, Native Americans or something. She's an idiot. She's an idiot. She really is. And then they got on the subject of Mark Rubio had a nice little speech about visas. And this really tripped my trigger because y'all know I am a very strong advocate and supporter of ICE and the work they do, right? Y'all know I support them all the way. Well, Mark Rubio had this to say about I'm gonna screw it up if I try and share exactly what he said. So I'm going to kind of paraphrase what he said into something a little bit more me. He basically said, a visa is like an invitation to a party. You have a visa, that means you can come to the party. It does not mean that you get to run the party. It doesn't mean you get to destroy the party. You're at somebody else's house as a guest. You're a guest. Act like a guest, is what he said. If you don't act like a guest, we're going to take your invitation away and we're going to make you leave. Which is exactly one of the things that's going on. And everybody's like, oh, but they had legal right to be. No, they had a visa. They had a visa. They had an invitation. That's not the same thing as having naturalization. Arnold Schwarzenegger showed up on The View to explain, to enlighten the ladies of The View, the difference between the illegal actions of the undocumented, as they call them, and somebody like him who came into the country at age 21 and had to earn his right to be an American citizen. They were barking up the wrong tree if they thought for a moment that he was going to side with them, because he's most natural, not natural, most legal immigrants, those who went through the process, they don't like this illegal immigrant stuff because it's cutting them short. I'd like you to hit the like or the dislike and comment and share my video. But I just realized I don't say subscribe to my YouTube. It would really help me having more subscribers. I don't do this for a living. I do this for me. It's kind of like having my own therapist, and you all don't get paid, but I don't have to pay somebody either. So it's a win-win. Anyway, but yeah, the esteemed governor of Michigan is an idiot, but I could have established that a long time ago. And Arnold, he schooled the girls of The View, and Mark Rubio schooled the rest of the world that just because you have a visa does not mean you have a license to kill. Tell me what you think. I want to know. Talk to me. And I don't mean the same people, although, Bo, love you like a brother, and I love your comments. Keep them coming. Bert, love you like a brother. Keep the comments coming. Rita, miss you too. And I appreciate Ashley and everyone else who, likes, comments, follows. Keep up the good work, but let's build it bigger. Let's make it huge, okay? Let's keep going. Love to all. I'll talk to you tomorrow.